What is up, Blues? Welcome back to another video, and we got news, guys. We got big news in this video, and I will be talking about three stories. First, I will be talking about Jaden Sancho and the rumors that we are interested in him. The second one is going to be Thiago Silva's contract extension, and the third one will be Timo Werner and co getting invited to Germany's national team for the Euro 2020. Let's start with the first story, guys, and the best one in my opinion, and it's the Jaden Sancho story, guys. Obviously, I got this article from Daily Mail, and it was reported that Jaden Sancho will be available for £80 million for this summer, and I think he will most likely leave Borussia Dortmund. I think him and the club had an agreement that he will be free to leave this summer because last summer the United move didn't really materialize and the price was too high, so the United didn't really pay the money for him. But this summer he's much more affordable, and he has he's gonna be much more affordable than last year, if you know what I mean. But according to Daily Mail, we are interested, and I think our attacking positions are pretty stacked. Now the only way I can see getting Sancho is that we sell one of our wingers. The two players that I can see leaving is Ziyech or Pulisic. I think Hudson-Odoi will most likely stay because we got him for free. He's an academy guy, and I think we're gonna give him time to develop. I think it's gonna be between Pulisic and Ziyech. We're gonna see whoever might leave. That's if Jaden Sancho leaves. We might not even get Sancho. But yeah, I think getting Sancho, in my opinion, I think will most likely depend on us getting a striker. So I think if we don't get a striker, it means that we will most likely go for a goal-scoring / creative wide player, which is Sancho. So I think this is pretty much a backup plan, in my opinion. I think if we're gonna try to go for a striker like Lukaku, I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get Haaland because he's too expensive and he's staying. But I think if we can't get Lukaku, I think we're gonna go for some wide forwards to add goals to our front three. And I think Sancho is gonna be the perfect guy for that. And if we get Sancho, it means that we gotta let go of one of our wide players, which could be either Pulisic or Ziyech or even Hudson-Odoi. We don't know. But I think this Sancho news is interesting because last year, before even we got Kai Havertz, we were heavily interested in Jaden Sancho, and I think his price kind of put us off. I think it was a bit too much. We got Havertz for 30 to 40 million cheaper than Jaden Sancho's price on last summer. But I think Havertz, if Tuchel sees him as a striker, then we might not go for Lukaku or whatever striker we are looking for. I saw some links to Weghorst from Wolfsburg. But I think if Tuchel believes that Havertz and Werner are number 9s for the future, we might not go for them, and we might just sell one of our wide players and bring in Jaden Sancho. That's the only way I can see it happening. Again, I think Pulisic, are you gonna sell him right now? He's too young. He still has a lot of potential. The guy has been performing. It's just his body keeps breaking down. If he stops his injuries, maybe he's gonna go to even higher levels. But I think as long as these injuries keep happening, Pulisic is gonna struggle. Ziyech has injury issues, but I think his fitness and his body is a bit more stronger than Pulisic. So I think he has a stronger body overall. I think I'm gonna give Pulisic maybe another year or two just to see how his body develops. If I see he's keep breaking down and stuff, I might be able to the club might look for to sell him and get another wide player. But as of right now, I think they just give players like Ziyech and Pulisic maybe another year and go for a forward striker. And I think Jaden Sancho, in my opinion, is going to be a backup option in case we don't get a striker, or even Tuchel sees Werner and Havertz as our future number 9s. But yeah, guys, that was the first story. Make sure to drop your thoughts about Sancho. Do you think he's going to join us? But now let's go to the next story, guys. The second story that I will be talking about is Thiago Silva's contract extension, guys. And as Fabrizio Romano tweeted, it's basically done. It's just about the signature and stuff, and they're gonna announce it very soon. But the deal is pretty much wrapped up, and Thiago Silva will be staying at Chelsea for another year. And personally, guys, this is fantastic news, and let me explain why, guys. First of all, when we got Thiago Silva last year, he was 35 at the time. And there was a lot of, I guess, not even, I would say, rival fans. They were saying Thiago Silva is old, He's not a quality defender, you know. But guys, he proved everyone wrong. The guy's a world-class center back at 36 right now. I mean, come on, guys. As he said before, he's aiming to go to the 2022 World Cup with Brazil. And I mean, the guy is gonna go there 100% if he doesn't get injured. Fingers crossed. But guys, this guy is freaking amazing, man. This guy is amazing. I mean, I hope I hope next year he's gonna have a much more impact. I think if he go and challenge for the title, we might see, you know, Thiago Silva play a big part. You know, he's one of those leaders that we need. And I hope he stays even much more fit for next season. You know, a lot of older players are proving nowadays that, you know, you can't play in a world-class level even if you're old. You know, players like Ronaldo, Thiago Silva, Edinson Cavani, Messi, you know, Lewandowski, Benzema, Ramos, you know, all these guys are pretty much above 33, 34, you know, and they're still performing in a very high level, and they're pretty much world-class, let's be honest, guys. So I think there is no reason to worry about Thiago's age. As long as his body he's not, you know, breaking down, he's good to go, then it doesn't matter how old he is, you know what I mean. Zlatan is like 39 or 40 and he's still doing beats, you know. So I think overall Thiago Silva staying is a fantastic news, guys. Fantastic. He's gonna be a great example for our younger defenders, and I just hope that Tuchel is gonna give Marc Guehi a chance at our team. And I think, you know, imagine a Thiago Silva, you know, teaching Guehi the way of, you know, properly, you know, playing as a proper center back, you know, and Guehi learning from him. That's just a beautiful duo to see. I think next year we're gonna see a lot of rotation with Thiago Silva. I think he's probably gonna get more rest time. But I think overall, guys, Thiago Silva, a free signing, you know, it's fantastic. You know, his family is just beautiful. You know, they always support Chelsea. You know, it's just a great connection. He already loves Chelsea. You know, his family enjoy London. It's just a great thing, and I hope, you know, Thiago Silva, you know, just does bits for next season. I think the guy deserves a trophy. Hopefully we're gonna win a Champions League for him, especially you know, him and Tuchel failed last year, but hopefully we're gonna win it this year. You know, we're gonna beat Manchester City, and I think if we're gonna beat Manchester City, Thiago Silva is gonna play a big part. And you know, the guy is legendary, guys. He's like one of the most accomplished center backs in the past 15 years. Him, you know, Ramos, you know, Chiellini, you know, those Piqués, those guys have been one of the best center backs in the world. And, you know, Thiago Silva is one of them for sure, guys. But I think, yeah, it's just great news, and we just gotta wait to see when it's gonna be officially announced. Now to the final parts of this video, we will be talking about Timo Werner and our other German players getting called up to the Germany national team for the Euros. Timo Werner is going to go there, Kai Havertz and Antonio Rudiger. And I think Germany is pretty stacked this year. I don't think they're the favorites. I think France is by far the strongest team in the Euros. I think they just called up Karim Benzema after 5 or 6 years of absence in the national team. I mean, France has a disgusting team. I mean, it should be illegal, guys. The amount of quality players they have in each and every single position is undoubtedly insane, guys. Just go look like search on Google or whatever you want to search. Look at their squad, guys. Tell me, like, they got amazing players in every single position. I think in one of the positions they can maybe able to improve is maybe right back. But again, I mean, Pavard is still class, man. You know, he won the Champions League last year with Bayern Munich, so their team is amazing, man. Their team is amazing. But yeah, back to Germany. I think Timo Werner, Kai Havertz, and Rudiger, they're gonna play a big part for the Germany national team. I think Rudiger is a must-start for them. I think he's been such a world-class form that you just cannot drop him. And I think he's probably gonna partner Matthias Ginter from Gladbach, or maybe Niklas Süle. I think that's gonna be their back three. I think they will most likely play a back three. I think they're probably gonna play Ruben Gosens as their left wing back, and maybe a right wing back, maybe Klosterman. And their midfield is pretty stacked. I mean, they got Toni Kroos, Joshua Kimmich, Ilkay Gundogan. They got Leon Goretzka. I mean, their midfield is stacked. They got Emre Can, and they got Neuer in the as a goalkeeper. I mean, their team is still good. I'm not gonna lie, their team is still good. I think they can improve in their fullback areas, but I think overall their core of their team is pretty decent. And the attack, they got Gnabry, they got Sané, which is decent. They got of course Havertz and Werner. I think Havertz will most likely play as their striker. I don't see Werner playing as a striker. I think Joachim Low sees him more as like a wide forward type of guy. So I think he's most likely gonna play as a wide forward, and I think Gnabry was introduced as a false nine in the other Germany games, but I'm pretty sure I would say Kai Havertz is gonna start as their false nine. But I think, yeah, Germany, for me, they're not really the favorites this year. I think France is the first for me, and then for me it's probably England and Belgium. After that it's probably Germany and Portugal. But yeah, guys, I think this was it. Make sure to comment down your predicted winner of the Euro 2020 or 2021, because it's happening in this year. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed it, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and see you later for the next video. Bye bye.